28:24, a law enforcement officer was dispatched to a citizen holding call or a citizen holding suspect call at 9825 Stella Link Road in Harris County, Texas. The law enforcement officer made contact with the complainant. The complainant, a coach at Emory Weiner School, stated that he witnessed the defendant inside of the boys' locker room talking to students. The complainant told the defendant to leave and not to interact with the students, which the defendant refused. The complainant stated that security guards entered the locker room and forcefully removed the defendant. The law enforcement officer observed the defendant detained in front of the boys' locker room and was identified with his Texas driver's license.
Mr. Williams, you're not a student there or a teacher there, are you? Okay, don't go back to Emory Weiner. Holy moly, if I find that you go back to a school or is it an elementary school? It's like a high school, isn't it?
Hold on, this is where things start getting serious. The judge isn't just reading charges anymore, he's about to establish strict boundaries. In cases involving schools and minors, judges often act quickly to prevent any possible risk while the investigation continues. Even though this is only a probable cause hearing, the consequences can already start shaping the defendant's life. But here's a question for you watching: do you think the judge is being cautious? Or going too far this early in the case?
I'm ordering you not to go to any high school, any middle school, any elementary school whatsoever for any reason. Not to have contact with anyone under the age of 15. And if you do, I'm going to put you in jail. Do you understand?
I guess it's a mixed school. They serve grades 6 through 12.
How old are you, Mr. Williams? What do you do for a living, sir? Okay. I'm going to tell you now that my sole purpose in life is to protect every single child in this county. And if I find that you become a danger to anyone, I'm going to make your bond so high, you're going to have teeth falling out. Do you understand, sir?
Yes, sir, I understand.
No contact, and I'm absolutely serious. How much money do you make a month, sir?
$2,800.
Okay. We're going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. So for now, I'm going to have you go to Victoria, sign a reset. After that, I'll have you take you sit in the jury box while we get your bond conditions. We'll have you sign it.
Judge, can we also ask for restrictions to parks?
So are you here on this case?
I'm not, Judge. I just have to look at the probable cause.
Tell me, what do you got?
Well, based upon the probable cause, Judge, the state would recommend restriction to any parks where children should be normally at play, and restriction to internet access in order to prevent any type of interaction. But I am not on this case.
Now this moment is really interesting from a legal standpoint. The prosecution is asking for internet restrictions, which is a very serious condition because it can affect someone's ability to work, communicate, or even manage finances. Judges have to balance community safety with constitutional rights, and that's exactly the tension you're seeing play out right now in real time. So let me ask you, should someone lose internet access before being convicted of anything? Or is that a fair precaution?
No, yeah. Well, I want to protect all children, right? He was charged with something like a child pornography, then absolutely, right? But he may have a lot of business on internet, banking, mortgage, just. Parks, okay. Internet, I don't know. I think that might be,
Yeah.
You see what they want me to do, Mr. Williams, right? And I'm going to tell you now, if I were to limit your internet access, your life would be it would just be a lot more difficult. I don't want to make your life difficult, but at the same time, I want to protect every single child here. And I'm going to do everything I need to do it. Do you understand? So if I find that you're acting a fool out there in the free world, however it may be, You saw me just now put someone else with a $50,000 bond. I mean, I have no problem making it $500,000. I've done it before and I'll do it again. So just beware when you're out there, make smart choices. Do you understand? Okay, so no parks or places where children can go.
Any devices?
Devices, guys?
I'm sorry, Judge.
Device?
Most definitely a GPS device with an exclusion zone, Judge. At that.
I think I agree with that as well, but I'll waive the fee so he doesn't have to pay for it.
Judge, we
But
would ask
yeah.
for home confinement as well.
Well, I'm not gonna do home confinement. He's gotta work. That would seriously, you know,
At the home, Judge?
he said he doesn't have children.
Could you request some sort of proof of employment, Judge, so I know that he's not misrepresenting the court or saying no home confinement, because this is a dangerous case, Judge. And part of the community is affected by this case. Children were affected. He goes into the boys' locker room, refuses to leave. Then when he says he's gonna leave, he goes to the girls' locker room. And yes, Judge, it's a very dangerous case and the community was affected.
Yeah, and then going with.
And here's the final twist in this hearing. Notice how the judge actually warns the defendant not to talk too much because anything he says could be used against him later. That's something many people forget in court. Even casual answers can become evidence. Also, the GPS monitor, school restrictions, and park bans show how courts try to control risk before a trial even begins. This case is far from over, and what happens next will depend heavily on the defense attorney and the evidence presented. But I'm curious, do you think these conditions are fair, or does this feel like punishment before a conviction? Let me know in the comments.
Then, 500 feet of any school, elementary school. Yeah. I'm putting a monitor on you so I know where you are because I'm not going to take your word for it. Understand if the battery dies, so will you. You have to charge it on a daily basis. That thing costs around $500 to $600 a month. I'm going to pay for it for you so that there's no excuse, but you need to understand that you're going to have to charge that thing on a daily basis. And if the battery dies, that's it. I'm not going to entertain any excuses. Do you understand? Now, I'm not going to require proof of employment, but I'm going to take your word that you're a working man, that you somehow you need to survive, but just you're walking and skirting a very short leash here. Do you understand, Mr. Williams? Okay. Well, don't. You have the right to remain silent. I've got a ton of DAs here, and everything you say, they're going to use it again. They're going to, use it against you, and I want to protect you as much as I can within the, bounds of the law. Do you need me to appoint you a lawyer?
I do.
Okay. I'll have him fill out an application.
Any drug tests?
Yeah, I guess no drugs, no alcohol as well. Yeah. I will provide you a lawyer today. They'll be able to counsel you on how to move forward, but no drugs, no alcohol. You know what the other conditions are. They want me to make you stay at home. I don't want to have to do that. Just, you understand what's expected of you, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, man. All right.